You celebrate your life. Celebrate the good and the bad, the happy, the sad, the joy and the pain, the sun and the rain. Celebrate life. Celebrate your life with love.
Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to A Spiritual Remedy. My name is Sunshine Daye, and it is a joy to greet you on this Monday at our new time. It is awesome to be here with you today. Please say hello. Let me know where you are joining from. You know, a spiritual remedy is geared to provide you specifically, with the spiritual tools and the loving support for your personal transformation. What's up, Jason? Jason's in Long Beach. I already know where you are. So good to have you with us today, Jason. You know, one of the other things, besides providing spiritual tools and loving support for your personal transformation, it is really about providing these tools so that the things that distract you from living your best life are out of the way, and that you're able to really focus on authentic living, on living a life that is fulfilling and glorious for you. Oh, so glad to have you with us, Alina. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're able to tune in on the new time. And you too, Jan Ford. So glad to have you today. I'm looking at, you know, these things because I talk about what Michael Beckwith coined weapons of mass distraction. And as I really look at rephrasing that in today's day and time, because we're not using like weapons of mass distraction anymore, but as we look at the things that distract us from living our best life, go ahead and put in the chat, what is the allure? What is the illusion? What is the thing with distractions? Like, here I am trying to focus on this one thing, but squirrel. Or let me, I'm going to go look at something, and next thing you know, I'm down the rabbit hole chasing something. What's up, Nancy? So what do you think that's about? Not the thing that distracts you, but the thing behind the thing that distracts you. What do you think that's about? Why do you think people are so easily distracted? What is it about it? I mean, I know for me, like when I'm doing a chore that I don't want to do, when I'm doing something that I really don't want to do, like I remember being a kid and doing homework. And it's like, I don't really want to do homework. I'm going to play with the dog for a little bit. And I'm distracted by the energy of the dog. I love you right now. I love you right now, Jen. I wish I knew what distracted me. Yeah, isn't that something? Driving, phones, food. Yeah, those are the things that distract you. But what about, like, what is behind that? And I have an idea of what that might be. So, for me, the nature of distractions, they're about like pulling away from what I'm currently doing, and fragmenting my life or my attention to something else. And what is it about those things that pull us away? It's an allure. It usually stems from things like instant gratification or some kind of relief. It offers a temporary escape from something that might be challenging, that might be emotional for me, that might bring me discomfort, or that might even be good for me. Distractions, they manifest in all kinds of forms. like you were talking about, Jason, right? That, things like cell phones and things of that nature. Or sometimes I'm overcommitted. And I want to get things done a lot, and it's like, boom. I got to do this, I got to do that. Like, I'm remembering things. And so there's this question that I think that I want to ask myself. And as I'm doing the show, I'm only talking about what's up for me. It may be what's up for you, but usually what's up for me is up for us, right? And that's what makes this learning community so incredible. And Vida Learning Center, Spiritual Learning Center, so amazing and so incredible is that we get an opportunity to learn together, right? So Alina says, self-doubt, that I can accomplish the ultimate goal of the behavior. So, these are the things that I'm kind of alluding to, that in fact, when I am focused on something like meditation, contemplation, something that, working out, something that is for my highest and best, that ultimately I am distracted, and the cause of that distraction may stem from some self-doubt, that I could actually do or be the person that I want to be, or do the thing that I'm setting out to do, like being sober. I'm distracted by hallucinogens, or I'm distracted by natural herbs that enhance or elevate me, right? Like all of these things, when we're in or on the track of doing something, that they distract us. And so one of the things that I wanted to really give us an opportunity to consider today is that there are two life affirming practices that could help us to let distractions be what they are, but to actually refocus. And one of them is this nature immersion. And for me, that's like spending time in nature, because being in nature can be profoundly grounding and rejuvenating. It's engaging in activities like walking or gardening, or, going to the beach if you're near a beach or a body of water. It's sitting in the park. Because what happens here is that this allows us to reconnect with the natural world. And it helps us to actually be in tune with the rhythm of life. And this nature immersion, sometimes people go into the forest and are just like in the sounds of the trees or things of that nature. But it provides us like some respite from the hustle, from the bustle of life, and it helps us to clear our minds. How many of you can really appreciate having a clear mind, right? Jason says, yeah, taking a walk, because at times, like you said, Jason, we're overstimulated. And by taking a walk or being in nature, putting ourselves in nature, we have this opportunity to clear the mind and allow just this opportunity to be at peace. Jan says, I would love it. Yeah. I mean, here's those things to consider, that as we find ourselves being distracted from the things that we love, or the things that are going to help us to live our best life, that we get this opportunity to do something like that, right? The second thing is creative expression. And creative expression for me, and these are all both, by the way, considered they're considered non-traditional spiritual practices. Now, for me, spiritual practice or spiritual means life affirming. They affirm my life. So being in nature absolutely affirms life, right? And the next one is this idea of creative expression and engaging in creative pursuits, writing, painting, music, dancing. All of these serve as an outlet and an energy outlet at that, into in channeling our energies into meaningful endeavors and creating activities that invite us to enter the state of flow, of being in the flow, where time seems to just kind of be suspended and we're more fully absorbed in the present moment. And why is this important? Well, for me, when I think about weapons of mass distraction, I think about wanting to really do something or be somewhere or be fully present, but it being taken away from me because there's something else jockeying for my attention. And so to the degree in which I'm in nature and I'm allowing myself to be in the flow of life, to the degree in which I have a creative expression and allow the flow to flow through me. One of the things for me, and I see that Jason says singing, that Jan says writing, right? Being in the now. One of the things for me is exercise. And many of you know that I've been doing this whole pickleball thing, and pickleball helps me to be in the flow, in the now. And that when I am in that zone, in that flow, when I come back to sitting in front of the computer, to creating digital and spiritual content, when I am engaging in running Vida Spiritual Learning Center and providing spiritual tools and loving support for your personal transformation, that by playing and by having that outlet, I can be more focused. And these distractions become less and less. And I find that my meditations and my contemplations as a result are just so much sweeter and more intense because I have done something to help my mind focus or to help my mind express and be. So I trust that this has been enlightening for you. I trust that you try something on that's really, really new as a result, not as a result, but taking a look. Are you easily distracted? If so, try on those two things. Try on creative expression and nature immersion and see if by engaging in those two spiritual activities, if in fact, when you sit down to do what it is that is for your highest and best, to see if you're still distracted or if in fact you can focus with more ease and more grace. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to thank our team, Rev Kev and Gary Takasian, for being behind the scenes with A Spiritual Remedy. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Please make sure that if you want to get a hold of me, either for a conversation, for coaching, for classes, or any courses, please just hit me up. I'm here for you, here to support you, and know always that you are loved. Thanks for tuning in, beloveds. Until the next time. Bye for now.
Thanks for tuning in to A Spiritual Remedy. Use the links in the description for a prayer request, to donate to Be That Spiritual Learning Center, and to join our mailing list. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you can visit us at vidaslc.org for more information.